Hey, so I came back because I'm like, I'm gonna do them. I want to do them as a short, but and then it's like Return of Sender. So I want to do the Return of Sender as a short because I want to show you like I do right in there Return of Sender. So I'm gonna do with 10. The more you do at one time, the stronger it's gonna be. You don't have to add anything to it. All you have to do is just write in it, carve in it with your knife, carve in it, write those 3 words: return to sender. Return to sender, and then you have a return to sender. That's all it takes, is just for you to write in it return to sender, and you have a return to sender. So I'm gonna pause it. Just pause it so I could carve in it. So the noise went away. I wrote it on all of them. I wrote return to sender on all of them. That's all I do. That's all I do is I just carve in it. I take that time out and I carve in the tea light and I write return to sender, because that is what makes a return to sender, is for you to take that little bit of time, just write in it return to sender, and that's it. That is it. You have a return to sender. If you want to add anything else into it, you can. You can add stuff into it. So I do have my oil here. I make this. So you see how the herbs, it's settled in the bottom. It's it's just oil. Anointing oil. So it's charged with the sun, the moon. It's charged for months on the windowsill. I just keep it on the window. You know, the longer it sits out there, the stronger it is. It's usually for protection. So what I put in it is just regular herbs for protection. I blend it, I boil it in there, I incorporate it all in there. So it's is in there. It's in the oil because I boiled it. I boiled it so that it could cook in there. And then I just keep it on the window. It's there, you know. But back to this, right? So that's it. I'm gonna add the black salt later. You don't have to add black salt. You can add the black salt if you want to add the black salt. I'm gonna add it. Black salt. Black salt is used to repel. It's used to repel. It's used to burn. It's to banish. It's to extinguish. It's to remove all this negative energy. All this negative energy, people doing, people wishing, people projecting, they want the worst for you. And it's like, we could send it back. We could send it back. Like, we could do a return to sender and we could send it back. Like, you could make your own black salt. When you make it yourself, it's gonna be so strong. It's gonna be so strong. There's no coming back. From there's no coming back from the return of senders. Like, you just send the energy back to these people. Like, they keep doing it, and then it's like you just keep doing your return of senders. It's like they're not gonna be able to do nothing. They're not gonna be able to get up from this because they wishing all this stuff. They want you to get sick. They want you to go broke. They want you to have problems. It's like, yo, who makes wishes like this? Like, y'all must be crazy. Y'all have to be crazy or insane, cause we could send it back. Like, I don't think they realize that we can send it back. Like, some people, you don't even have to do a return to sender. Some people, they just rebuke the energy. They pray. I like candles, so I like to do return to senders. I like to carve in it. I'm gonna do a return to sender. I can rebuke it all day, but I'm gonna still light a candle. I'm gonna light a candle too. After it's all done, you carve in it, return to sender. That's all you need to do. If you want to add oil to it, you can. If you want to add black salt into it, you can. You don't have to. But what you need to write in it is return to sender. That has to be in there. Okay, so once you light it, you have to give it a command as you light each one. You have to give it the command of a return to sender. What do you want the candles to do? I want this to be a return to sender. So it's return to sender. Return to sender. Return to sender. Return to sender. It's taking me a minute, right? Sorry. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the return of senders, and it's just sending the energy back to whoever put it out there. Like they could keep this hot, nasty energy they keep putting out here to us. Return to sender. Return to sender. Return. Return to sender. And return to sender. You don't need to put names on here. You don't need anything because this is energy. Energy, people projecting, people throwing, people making these wishes. They making these evil wishes. We could do a return to sender. The more you do at one time, the stronger your return to sender is gonna be. So it's like 10 times return to sender, return to sender. All this evil these people doing, they wishing, they projecting, they doing all this stuff, and it's just like, oh my God, like they are ruining their lives. Like the energy's gonna come back to them. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen to us because we can send the energy back. And return to senders are for innocent people only. You cannot be out here doing all this fuck shit to people and think that you could do a return to sender and nothing's gonna happen to you. No, if you're doing evil onto others and you're wishing evil onto others and you're doing evil onto others, you cannot do a return to senders, okay? That I have to say that because return to senders are only for innocent people. Anyone can do a return to sender, you know, but if you're doing evil onto someone, that evil that you put out is gonna come back to you. So you cannot do a return to sender if you're out here and you're doing evil. This is only for innocent people that are being harmed, that are being mistreated, that are being used or abused, or you know, people just doing work on them. Like you can do a return to sender and you can be free of the energy. You can remove the energy, do a return to sender, and all that energy these people are wishing and projecting onto you, all you're doing is sending it back to wherever the hell it came from. Like you don't know who did it, you don't know where it's coming from, you don't know. So you don't put names in it. It's just a return to sender. It's a general return to sender. It's energy. You're returning that energy back to wherever the hell it came from. They better keep that same energy because it's coming back. It's coming back. It's gonna be 10 times as worse for them when they initially did whatever they did. You know, they wanted to hurt you. Once you do a return to sender, it just sends it back. Just sends it back, and it's gonna suck to be these people. But you know what? They shouldn't be out here doing evil onto others because you're not supposed to be doing that. But whatever, people gotta let people be people. You know, you keep doing your return to senders. You keep believing in God because God got you. God is gonna rebuke the energy. God is gonna reverse this shit back to whoever put it out there. Like they are crazy. We can send it back. Like we can send evil back to wherever the hell it came from. We can cleanse ourselves. We can cleanse our space. Sage, a spiritual bath. Like we could do all this stuff to protect ourselves against this evil. But people still do evil, and then their life gets so ruined, and it's like they did it to themselves. It's like you did it to yourself. Nobody's thinking about hurting you or harming you or doing anything to you. We just want to be rid of you. Like, go away. Stop doing this shit. Whatever. Whatever. Do your return to senders because they are effective and they work and they will help you. Stay positive. Stay positive. Stay positive. Lead with love. Bye.